everyone. So today we're going to go over the guidelines for the Philosophy of the Week assignment. The purpose of this assignment is to read a different philosophical theory that's relevant to our current readings. And we're going to do this to provide additional context and to look through your readings from a different lens so we can come up with new interpretations of our text. You're going to be given your text for the Philosophy of the Week assignment on Monday every week. And then you'll have one assignment due on Wednesday and one assignment due on Friday every single week. So this is a reoccurring assignment that will happen for every week of our term. The first part of your assignment is the Metacognitive Reading Log. And what this will look like is as you're reading, you're going to take notes on your reading in a metacognitive fashion, which means you're going to be thinking about your own thinking and identifying questions, confusions, thoughts, impressions, and all these other things that come up as we read. So if we take a look here at our full instructions and example for our MRL, it's going to lead us to this page. This will give you an example of what a metacognitive reading log looks like. So for instance, what we're doing in this column here is we're either summarizing the information that we find in the text or pulling quotes from the text with a page number or paragraph number. And then on the right-hand column, you are asking questions, making interpretations, giving your impressions or your hunches. We're just thinking about that passage and recording our thoughts down on the page. And for each of your metacognitive reading logs, we're going to want 2 complete pages. So when we open up our blank log, this is what it will look like. We'll want to fill this up all the way with quotes and summaries on this column and thoughts, questions, wonderings on the other column, and then your information up at the top. So the metacognitive reading logs are due every week on Wednesday by midnight. And again, you'll get your article on Monday. You'll have until Wednesday to read it and complete your reading log for it. And then the second part of your assignment is the weekly discussion board. Now remember that discussion boards are worth 30% of your grade, and a large part of that is going to be the weekly discussion board. So after you've read your text and completed your reading log, you're going to use the notes that you've created in your metacognitive reading log to write a response to the text. The requirements for this response will change each week, but in general, there will be one paragraph where you summarize the text, and then one paragraph where you talk about the philosophy in relation to stuff that we've talked about in class throughout the week. For your weekly discussion board, you're always going to have to write a minimum of 300 words, so about 2 full paragraphs with plenty of details and quotes from the articles. And again, those specific prompts will change each week, but we want to make sure that we're getting these up by Friday at midnight. In addition to writing your 300-word response, you'll also be replying to 2 classmates on the discussion board, and your replies should, number 1, use the person who you're talking to's full name. So for instance, if I'm writing to Miss Ludwig, I would go ahead and say, Miss Ludwig, you make a really good point about X, Y, and Z, but have you considered such and such and such? So you want to go ahead and address your peer by name, and you want your response to be meaningful. So we don't just want to say, I agree with you, or I disagree with you. You want to give a little bit more to that. You want to explain your thinking, why you agree or disagree, what that person might have missed, or how you might expand on their thinking. And we want each of these responses to your classmates to be 75 words apiece. So 2 different 75-word responses. And again, your weekly discussion board is due on Friday at midnight. So just to go over this one more time, the Philosophy of the Week is an assignment that we'll do every week. You'll get your article on Monday, and then you'll have until Wednesday to read the article on your own and complete the reading log, and then until Friday to write your 300-word response and reply to 2 classmates.